Hi everyone, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with part 1 of my September book haul. I've got 4 books to show you and they're all hardcover editions. 2 of which I'm really excited about because they are kind of sort of involved in a book box that I have just subscribed to. Although these are from previous versions of that book box, I've been watching a lot of videos about this particular book box, this subscription, and I really fancy it. I fancied subscribing to it. So I went on to eBay and I thought I'm going to buy a few of the things that have been in previous versions of this book box. And I got a couple of books and a couple of little bookish things. I won't show you the bookish things, I'll just show you the books that I got. But yeah, let's get in. So, the bookish box subscription thingy that I have subscribed to is Fairy Loot. And I get my first box either at the end of September or the beginning of October. And I think the theme for that box is Uprising. It's a YA box, which I have seen a lot of women opening these boxes, but I've never seen a man. So I am going to blaze the trail for the blokes out there. It's probably meant to be aimed at girls, but who cares? I'm getting in on the action. But anyway, without much further ado, let's get into the books. So the first one I have to show you is this. And it is Witches Steeped in Gold by Ciannon Smart, or Ciannon Smart. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's a Fairy Loot exclusive edition, and it has sprayed edges. It's just beautiful, and it goes all the way around. The dust jacket looks like that, and it's all sort of foiled. The end papers are a lovely sort of mustard colour, which is very pretty. And the inside is all sort of gold foiled as well, and then the spine is the same, twists around there. And the lovely thing about Fairy Loot books is they also come with a design of the characters from the book on the inside of the dust jacket, and that I think is just absolutely stunning, just so beautiful. But I'm so excited to get to this book and to also to open my first box, which yeah, you will see on the channel at some point soon. But as soon as I put this book back together, I will tell you what it's about. This is a YA fantasy, and I'm quite excited. YA is not usually a genre that I go for, but yeah, let's do it. Order divides them, revenge will unite them. Irea Adair has spent her life in a cell. Heir of an overthrown and magically gifted dynasty, she was exiled from the island nation of Aika. Not sure how to pronounce that, but every day brings her closer to freedom and vengeance. Jasmine Carriot grew up dressed in gold, with stolen magic at her fingertips. Daughter of the self-crowned Doyen, her existence is a threat to her mother's rule, but Jasmine has no intention of dying. Sworn enemies, the two witches enter a deadly alliance to take down the woman who threatens both their worlds. But revenge is a bloody pursuit, and nothing is certain, except the lengths Irea and Jasmine will go to win this game. A fierce and thrilling story where dangerous magic reigns supreme and betrayal lurks beneath every word. Another thing about the Fairy Loot editions is that they are signed by the author. So it's signed by Ciannon Smart, or Ciannon Smart. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. But yeah, I look so forward to getting to this because it sounds great and it looks gorgeous as well. But look at those. It's just gorgeous. So the next one is another Fairy Loot exclusive edition. And this is another beautiful one as well. It's all sort of shiny and lovely. And it's called The Bright and the Pale by Jessica Rubinkowski. One of these days I'll know how to pronounce things. So the inside of the end papers looks like that. It's signed by the author. and it has a lovely sort of foiled detail, and the inside of the dust jacket looks like that. It's another YA fantasy novel. Yeah, so like I say, YA isn't usually a genre that I go for, but yeah, let's do it. I'll get this back together and then I'll tell you what this one is about. Oh, dearie me. 17-year-old Valeria is one of the only survivors of the freeze, a dark magical hold, not mountain, unleashed on her village. Everyone, including her family, is trapped in an unbreakable sheet of ice. Ever since she's been on the run from the Tsar, who is determined to imprison everyone who managed to escape. Valeria finds refuge with the Thieves Guild, doing odd jobs with her best friend, Alec. The only piece of home she has left. That is, until he is brutally murdered. A year later, she discovers Alec is alive and being held against his will. To buy his freedom, she must lead a group of cutthroats and thieves on a perilous expedition to the very mountain that claimed her family. Only something sinister slumbers in the heart of Nott, and it has waited years for release. Inspired by Russian folklore, Jessica Rubinkowski's epic fantasy debut is a thrilling page-turner with romance, tragedy, magic, and monsters. One of these days I'll be able to read it without stumbling over it. Tragedy, magic, and monsters that will stay with you to the very end. That sounds just fab, and I look forward to it. And it's lovely addition to add to my collection. The edges are sprayed, so they don't have any stencils, but it's a sort of sparkly spray. I don't know if that picks up on the camera, but it's just beautiful. So I cannot wait to get my first Fairy Loot box, which will be unboxed on the channel. So the next book I have to show you is one that I think I saw on Simon Savage's Instagram page, I'm fairly certain, possibly in one of his stories. And it is Magpie by Elizabeth Day. Of course, Simon Savage works with Elizabeth Day on the Sky Arts Book Club, and I love that show. They co-present it with Andy Oliver, who is fabulous, and it's just great. And this sounds beautiful. It sounds amazing, and it sounds beautiful, it looks beautiful, and it sounds amazing. My goodness, I cannot speak today. But yeah, this sort of is like holographic. I don't know if that picks up. I hope it does, because it's stunning. But yeah, this just, I'll read it to you. Sometimes Marissa gets the fanciful notion that Kate has visited the house before. She makes herself at home without any self-consciousness. She puts her toothbrush right there in the master bedroom on the shelf next to theirs. In Jake, Marissa has found everything she's ever wanted. Then their new lodger, Kate, arrives. Something about Kate isn't right. Is it the way she looks at Marissa's boyfriend? The way she sits too close on the sofa? How she constantly asks about the baby they are trying for? Or is it all just in Marissa's head? After all, that's what Jake keeps telling her. And she trusts him. And she trusts him. She trusts him? Oh my goodness. And she trusts him, doesn't she? But Marissa knows something is wrong, that the woman sleeping in their house will stop at nothing to get what she wants. Marissa doesn't know why. How far will she go to find the answer, and how much is she willing to lose? This just sounds incredible. The inside is this gorgeous mint green colour. I would absolutely paint my house, or paint a room in my house this colour. It's beautiful, very calming. But I really wish that would pick up on the camera, because it's just so pretty. Such a gorgeous detail, and this sounds incredible, and I can't wait to get to it. Hopefully soon. So the last one in this haul is a book that I have seen a couple of places, and I've heard quite a lot about it. I have never read anything by either of these authors, but this intrigues me because it is a book that was unfinished at the time of the original author's death in 2015, and another author has taken on the reins and is writing in the style of the passed away author. It is The Dark Remains, Laidlaw's First Case, and this is by William McIlvanney and Ian Rankin. This sounds incredible. I've read about 10 pages of this so far. It's not going to be my next read. I've already decided what that is. Follow me over on Instagram to find out. But I will get to this very soon because this sounds incredible. And let me tell you what it's about. Lawyer Bobby Carter did a lot of work for the wrong type of people. Now he's dead. And it was no accident. Besides a distraught family and a heap of powerful friends, Carter's left behind his share of enemies. So who dealt the fatal blow? DC Jack Laidlaw's reputation precedes him. He's not a team player, but he's got a sixth sense for what's happening on the streets. His boss chalks the violence up to the usual rivalries. But is it that simple? As two Glasgow gangs go to war, Laidlaw needs to find out who got Carter before the whole city explodes. William McIlvanney's Laidlaw books changed the face of crime fiction. When he died in 2015, he left half a handwritten manuscript of Laidlaw's first case. Now Ian Rankin is back to finish what McIlvanney started. In The Dark Remains, these two iconic authors bring to life the criminal world of 1970s Glasgow and Laidlaw's relentless quest for truth. And Lee Child has blurbed it by saying, fantastic, like witnessing Scottish noir's Big Bang creation in the company of its greatest living exponent. High praise indeed. I am so excited about this. It's from the 10 or so pages I've read so far, it seems like it's going to be a rollicking good old time of gritty gangland tartan noir, and I'm there for that. But yeah, that is part one of my September book haul. I hope you liked the books that I've shown you. I certainly do. I'm so excited to get to them, especially my Fairy Loot exclusives, and I'm so excited to bring you my first unboxing of that, my first Fairy Loot box later this month or early next month. We shall see what happens. But for now, I shall say thank you very much for watching. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have so much fun doing it. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be amazing, be yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye bye.